And in this lawsuit, he claims that essentially P. Diddy was the Epstein of the rap industry.
And I remember, like, I don't know if you know what his voice sounds like, but like, I felt like I was in the presence of his monster.
Prepare yourself for the astounding celebrity revelation that you never saw coming. In a startling change of events, we have learned disturbing new details about Diddy Coles that will blow your mind. Insider information provide the details of a contentious relationship between Diddy and Marjorie, the wife of Steve Harvey, and here's the twist: Steve was purportedly well aware of it. Keep checking back as we explore the scandal and provide tangible proof of their fascinating relationship. Look, that wouldn't surprise me, but before we get to the specific evidence linking Diddy to the Harvey family,
Look, it wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me.
Let's delve into what's most shocking and the basis of the allegations against Diddy in general, the so-called freak-offs. These scandalous events paint a disturbing picture of Diddy's behavior behind closed doors. Once the king of the music industry, Diddy Combs finds himself in the eye of a legal storm following federal raids at his Los Angeles and Miami residences linked to a human trafficking investigation. Despite declaring his innocence based on startling discoveries, Diddy reportedly coerced Kessie Ventura, his ex-girlfriend, to take part in what he called freak-offs.
The coroner, and he was like cussing her out with his hand in her face.
Later that night, Red, who was staying at Cassie's home, says she awoke to
In her initial court filing, Kessie revealed how Diddy had instructed her to look for men with specific physical attributes through websites and escort services. Kessie accused Diddy of abusing and violently abusing her for 10 years during their relationship. These gatherings were described as gatherings where Diddy would coerce Kessie into engaging in sexual acts with male sex workers while under the influence of various substances.
People understand what it's like to be traumatized by somebody famous and rich, because you can't get away from that.
These supposedly happened in hotel rooms that were carefully set up with baby oil and other chemicals. It is said that Dora would record these meetings and give Ceci instructions on how to behave with the male prostitutes. One close acquaintance characterized the level of control and manipulation as little short of frightening. Tiffany Red, a composer and Kessie acquaintance, would provide further light on these unsettling claims.
He was like, emotional singing, there you are. And I just was like, oh.
Kessie disclosed in Red in a recent interview with NBC News about the coercive nature of these freak-offs, highlighting that Diddy's willingness to work on Ceci's songs or carry out any plans was dependent on her attending these gatherings. Ceci's allegations get more legitimacy from Red's observations.
I believe Diddy is a dangerous person.
Yes.
Presenting a negative image of Diddy's behavior, she also spoke about how she had sought instances of violence and coercion, including a rumored fight in which Kessie was given a black eye before to a public appearance. Red's statements support the pattern of manipulation and control described in Ceci's court documents. Further damaging Diddy's reputation, do you think Diddy poses a threat? Yes, as the scandal keeps getting deeper and deeper, concerns over the potential participation of other well-known individuals, such as Steve Harvey and his spouse Marjorie, have been raised. Reports indicate that the Harveys often attended these freak shows, which begs the question of how much information or involvement they may have had. Insiders with knowledge of the federal probe have revealed details that will shock the entertainment industry. As we explore the dark waters of this scandalous affair, prepare yourself. Recent insider knowledge has contradicted our preconceived notions of the Harvey family's relationship to Diddy. This is crazy. Just read the image of Diddy and Marjorie entangled. It's not just conjecture anymore. It's a sordid reality painted with lurid details and covert interactions amid a network of ardor and secrecy in which Steve Harvey is only a passive observer. Yes, you heard correctly. Sources close to the probe claim that Diddy and Marjorie were intimate partners in the scandalous rendezvous, not simply acquaintances. It also seems to have occurred on several occasions, all of which are still cloaked in mystery. How did this shocking information surface? It seems that Diddy's homes were raided by the federal government, and investigators used the computers they found to find a goldmine. The implications of this revelation are staggering. What was once whispered as mere speculation now stands as a grim reality, casting a shadow over the reputations of all involved as the public reels from this bombshell. A trove of incriminating evidence replete with very, very serious and salacious allegations, including allegations that Coles had cameras throughout his thousands of files seized were videos depicting the explicit encounters that transpired during these famous freak-offs, and shockingly nestled among the footage were dozens featuring none other than Steve Harvey and his wife Marjorie. Beneath the glittering exterior of Hollywood's elite lies a little more complicated story than meets the eye. About 6 months ago, news of Marjorie's alleged affair with her former bodyguard, William Big Boom Freeman, broke, shocking Hollywood. This shocking revelation. But what exactly is Diddy facing in the wake of these shocking revelations? Even though CS adamantly denies all accusations, the federal investigation into several civil claims of sex trafficking and sexual assault has thrown his life into turmoil. His reputation is in jeopardy, and the threat of legal repercussions looms enormous. I would advise being cautious about the information we receive since it seems like folks are only adding to this. Aaron Dyer, an attorney for Combs, decried the excessive show of force during the raids, labeling it a witch hunt based on meritless accusations. However, the mounting evidence and testimonies from alleged victims paint a disturbing picture of Combs' alleged pattern of abuse and manipulation, from accusations of coercing his former partner Kessie Ventura into participating in disturbing freak-offs to claims of sexual assault spanning decades. Combs finds himself entangled in a web of scandal and speculation, the once glittering facade of his celebrity lifestyle now tarnished by the harsh glare of public scrutiny. As we close the curtains on this riveting saga, the scandalous lives of Hollywood's elite continue to captivate our attention. But before we bid AO, we want to hear from you, our dedicated viewers. What are your thoughts on the shocking allegations surrounding Diddy Combs and the tangled web of relationships within the Harvey household? Do you believe there's more to the story than meets the eye? Leave us a comment below and let your voice be heard. Until next time, keep your eyes peeled for the next jaw-dropping revelation and